Okay, the question is, what is a yogic lifestyle and should we abstain from pleasures of life? Okay, good question, Sailesh. This is a question everybody has. Okay, when you talk about pleasures of life, pleasures are for us to enjoy. Okay, yoga doesn't prescribe enjoying pleasures. Okay, yoga doesn't prescribe or prohibit any of the pleasures. Right? What yoga says is moderation is okay. Everything in moderation is okay. Krishna explains to Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita, mita haram. Oh, everything is mita, mita, mita. Okay. When it comes to eating, when it comes to sleeping, when it comes to working, everything mita is okay. Right? Now, people think about pleasures and all that, right? There's no harm in enjoying life. Right? Let's say you want to have a drink. Oh, no, 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 no. You are a yogi, you should not drink. Okay. No. If you want to have a drink, you can drink. No problem. Right? Non-vegetarian? No, 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 no. Non-vegetarian? Shh, 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 shh. No, no, no. If you are a non-vegetarian, no problem. Okay. There are so many other things like that. Okay. Which everybody likes to enjoy. So there is no harm in all of this, right? Probably it is even good for you. Okay, it keeps you sane sometimes. Right? People say, "Oh, ice cream, sweets. You should avoid ice cream. You should avoid sweets." Some people are looking at me and smiling. They have seen me eat ice cream. That's why, especially vanilla ice cream. They've seen me eating ice cream, so they're smiling. I can see that. Okay. So there is no harm in that. Right? What we say is that you have to be practicing yoga. Now, if you are practicing yoga, whatever that is bad for you will automatically fall off. You understand what I'm saying? I'll give you an example. Let's say I like ice cream. I have ice cream. Okay. I have one scoop, not ball. Okay, scoop. Okay, I have a scoop of ice cream. Then I have the second scoop of ice cream. Ah, tasty, tasty, tasty. Third scoop of ice cream. Okay. If you have like 10 scoops of ice cream, what happens? If you're a normal person, you would feel dull after that. And if you have been practicing yoga for a long time, even after the second scoop of ice cream, you will feel that it's a bit too much. Even after the second scoop, you will feel that it is too much. After some time, you will completely avoid ice cream. There was a time when I never used to have ice cream. Back in college, I used to have probably 1 liter of ice cream. Okay. So this is when I was like 16, 17, right? Okay. Whatever you eat is not a problem. And you have no idea what you're eating. And you have no knowledge what you should eat, what you should not eat. And there was a time when I completely abstained from ice cream. Right? Because you had enough of it. The same thing. There are certain food items I don't even touch these days. As a child, I used to have it every single day. Right? These days, I can't even tolerate eating that. Because after I eat it, I immediately feel that energy dips. Right? So when you have that energy dips, your mind is saying that, that is not good, that's not good, that's not good. Then you abstain from it, right? So the thing about yoga is, I tell this to everybody. Okay, we don't say don't do anything, don't do. No, we don't say that. If you like that, you do that. But in parallel, you do your yoga. And whatever you're doing, if it is bad for you, it will drop off. Right? So Sailesh was talking about pleasures in life. Right? So what happens is that with yoga, what is a pleasure? Pleasure is just hormones, right? Serotonin, dopamine, right? Oxytocin. These are all hormones which is inside you. Right? Now, with the practice of yoga, what happens is that you are able to secrete these hormones without these external factors. Without any of the external factors, you are able to secrete these hormones within you. Shankaracharya used to explain this as Saundarya Lehari. It's a Lehari. Just by meditating on the Devi, he used to get that Lehari. Right? Lehari is that, that pleasure, the happiness, the extreme happiness, extreme pleasure, just by sitting and meditating. Right? Some people might find it surprising, but people like me, we don't find it surprising because we have experienced that. Just sitting and meditating, you can get that happiness. And then what happens is that that pleasure is so much that nothing external which gives you pleasure will come anywhere near this. Right? In deep meditation, the pleasure you experience is so much that nothing can even come anywhere near this. So then you feel that, my God, why do you want to waste time and effort and energy and all that going after all of this nonsense? Right? So everything else will slowly fall off. Okay, you won't have craving to go after these things anymore. Right? That might take 2 years of practice, 3 years of practice, 10 years of practice, 50 years of practice. Depends on person to person. Right? Depends on your personality. Okay. It took me some years. Okay. It didn't happen overnight. Right? It took me some, a few years to be like that. But from childhood onwards, I had a slight inclination towards discipline and yoga and all that. From childhood onwards, I was predisposed to practicing yoga or that spiritual thing. There was, I used to be always attracted to Sanskrit mantras and slokas, and even from a childhood onwards, right? Even when I was a baby, I used to love listening to all these Sanskrit mantras. Okay, so and I'm sure quite a few of you are the same, right? So some people are different. Some people they hear Sanskrit mantras, they feel that, oh my God, sound pollution. We want some music which is jing 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 jing. There's a Harry Styles music. Have you heard of Harry Styles music? Harry Styles and that music. Some people are like that. It's okay. Everybody is different. Every personality is different.